Welcome to the Lighthouse Theater. Excited to be here for this one. I'm Todd. Smoke it. Smoke.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds.
One of the hottest tickets. Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali, his fights against George Foreman, a true legend. There's a counter shot. So much for boxing. This is a fight. Frazier covering up. He's got nowhere to go. Down goes Joe Frazier. I don't know. I got to take another look at that.
Shot from the gods, they say. A shot from the gods. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Come to me.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Oh, he can smell blood. Look at that. He's put in that once. He knows what shot works and where to land it. Then try and do it again. He's just not got to get trigger happy.
Need to turn this around halfway through.
If that's ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
Couldn't write a script like this. This is like, hold that thought. There's no way Frazier survives this. Good defense from Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Final 10 seconds here, and this has not been his round for sure. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
You've been put down, you've got to think right, survive, and then give it back the next round.
Come on, you've got him back into this. You're better than this.
And there's the bell to start round 2. Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Johnny, you would know this better than me, but I would hate fighting someone with this swarmer style. They don't let you breathe. They don't let you get off the ropes. You can't get your offense off. You just got to deal with them.
You are fighting the swarmer. Be smart, be sharp, concentrate, but you've got to be confident. Do not dance his dance, because that swarmer, once you do that, you're giving the man a chance to get out of there.
Good defense to block the hook. Good fight so far. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Nice counter shot. This is a battle royale between two heavyweight bombers. Joe Frazier is in trouble. Down goes Frazier. I don't think we can truly appreciate what we saw unless we see it in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him out. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
It's not over till it's over, but that knockdown is going to be... There's the bell for round 3. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
Oh, listen to me. If I knock somebody down like that round, you know this round coming up? He's getting everything full barrel because I know his legs are gone. So this, you watch what's going to happen. If he doesn't, I'll be very, very surprised.
Tell these two that they can be defensive for a minute if they want to. He blocks the right hook. Nice job blocking the hook. Good counter punch. Is beginning to take its toll. He needs to be careful not to punch himself out. The courage on display here is incredible. You'd like to see more jabs. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. After what we saw in that last round, here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything worked. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight. Where did that come from? Down they go! Look at that shot to the head, and there's no way they were going to stand up to that one.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, you continue.
They got knocked down, but didn't stay down. Once again, showing you how much grit and courage this fighter has.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know, what sort of character are we looking at here?
Pretty good start the first half of this round.
Perfect game plan. The thing is, can anybody figure out what to do to change this? It's a perfect start.
Right hook won't score. Incredible work rate. That right hook's blocked. Frazier is in trouble again. We enter the final 10 seconds here in a pretty dominant display. So it's plan B time after being knocked down in that round.
Can make or break a fighter.
Come on, you've let him back into the fight.
There's the bell to start round 5. They really got banged up last round. What can they do here to change the momentum? It's a one-hitter quitter. What a knockout shot. Let's take another look.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down.
He's up, but for how long? Look at him. On the heels. Look at, there's nothing there. There's no defense. The eyes are glazed. He just takes one more clear shot. A clean one. Then he's out of there.
Looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee because...
Oh my God, Johnny! Are we about to see the end of an era? Are we about to see Joe Frazier get knocked out? How is Frazier still standing?
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What do they do? What do they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Frazier never won to back off or back down.
What recovery?
Total domination with 10 seconds to go. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
I love the response, though.
There's the bell for round 6. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle, man. He's got to bluster.
Missing with the hook. Right hook catching air. You've got someone with the hand speed that this fighter possesses. How do you deal with it?
This can be so frustrating when you're in such a fast fighter that can throw 3-4 shot combinations before you've even let one off. That creates frustration, and that's when it gets hard.
Back and forth they go in this round. The momentum continues to shift.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
Swinging big and missing big with that hook. Nice defense on that hook. Can you imagine if he knocks out this legend? You could see it in their eyes. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
Even I've...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Give me your ball.
What a huge moment. Here we go. It's round 7. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. 1 minute. You need 1 hour to get over a shot like that. Now it's down to conditioning. Now it's down to mental strength and preparation. It's how you are going to deal with this.
Nice defense on that hook. One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavy. As we watch it again one more time, appreciate the perfection of that knockout shot.
You right.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You are ready.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
But now it's about getting back to the corner, freshen up, get new instructions given to you, and they've got to G you up. They've got to tell you what you're doing wrong and what you're doing right.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down to them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, freshen up, boom. Different.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere, look at this. Is Frazier in trouble? Down goes Frazier. And in this replay, you can see it. That body punch folded him like a lawn chair.
That's like...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So time to go celebrate after a knockout win here.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
I'm Todd Grisham. Welcome to the one and only Empire Fight Camp. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
It's going to be unbelievable. The fans, everybody around the world, the fighters. This is just one of those things.
And now it's time for the tale of the tape. Katie Taylor. She's 5'5" tall with a reach of 66.1 inches. And she'll be facing Franchon Cruz Dezern, 173 centimeters tall with a reach of 183.
Oh my goodness, look at the reach difference there. That reach is going to be an absolute nightmare to deal with, because if that jab is used and that right hand is followed, there is going to be a problem tonight.
Katie. There's only one heavy-hitting diva. It's Franchon Cruz Dezern. Don't let her diva attitude distract from what she can do in the ring, ladies and gentlemen. She is the undisputed super middleweight champion for a reason.
The reach, how on earth are you going to get through that jab?
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner, from Bray, Ireland, she became the 8th boxer in history to hold all 4 world titles, a 2-division world champion, and an undisputed women's lightweight champion of the world. Simply the best, Katie Taylor.
You've heard of people dancing? High hopes for this battle between these two athletes. Good counter punch. And this is a you hit me hard, I'll hit you hard type of fight. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Who's willing to go where the other fighter won't? Nice counter punch right up the middle. They better start respecting each other's punching power. The greatest female perhaps of all time is in trouble of going down. I thought we were going to see the finish there.
Defense, defense, defense is everything, because they got shot once, they know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense, work on defense, blocking and stopping and shooting.
Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Skill for skill.
Whoa, hold on a second, Johnny. Whoa, French on cruise to Zern is now in trouble. A true champion knows how to get out of trouble after they got into trouble, and it appears the onslaught is over, at least for now.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Cruise to Zern now. She is stumbling all over the place. How did they not go down?
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back up.
This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. And a round that seemed like eternity for them finally comes to a close.
Every second, every...
Here we go, it's round 2. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Looking at social media right now, Johnny, and the entire boxing world is buzzing about this battle under the stars.
These fights are about to block themselves off and say, right, that's it. Keep out of it. Now it's fight time. The whole day, everybody's been waiting for these two. This is it. It's a sunset.
Nice looking right hook, but he blocked it. Well done with that counter shot. He wasn't ready for that counter. Back and forth they go. Neither fighter willing to back down.
Perfectly matched. Skillful.
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, no. And down goes Katie Taylor. I don't care how good your chin is. A punch like that, and you're going down.
A shot for...
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Are you okay?
Well, they're back up now, but they've got to be cautious. Cannot afford to trade back now, can they, Johnny?
What now?
Oh, my goodness, Johnny! Are we about to see Katie Taylor knocked out? I thought that was going to be a knockdown at least.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough...
Final 10 seconds here, and it's been a good round for her for sure. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown. On to the third. Well, I think we can all agree that was not the best round for her. Let's see what kind of advice and strategy their corner goes with heading into this next round.
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Zern's foundation is gone. Is she? Cruz to Zern is on the canvas. I don't believe it. Let's see that again.
That's lights out right there.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
Apparently, it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your eagle's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up.
Hold on a second, Johnny. Did you see that? Oh, and the heavy-hitting diva has been rocked. Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
Even I've got to see that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and you continue.
Well, they beat the count and are ready to go again.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood.
Oh, my goodness. We need to see that again. Some amazing boxing right there.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Give me your ball.
Let's talk about Cruz Dezern in that last round. And there's the bell to start round 4. They ring the bell, and here we go. They ring the bell, and here we go. Starting to take some deep breaths now, but still fighting hard. They both want a knockout, you can tell. That jab doesn't score. You don't want to trade. Cue up the replay machine. I have got to see that again.
Shot from the gods, they say. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. You are right.
So back into the fray again, but how much do they have left?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
The stamina is off the charts. What heart, what desire, but at what cost? Final 10 seconds here, unless something major happens. I think we all know who won that one. Talking about Katie Taylor in that last round. Let's see what her trainer has to say here. They have got to turn this around. There's the bell to start round 5. They barely survived the last round after 2 knockdowns. Let's see what happens here.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not out twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
Whoa, Johnny, out of nowhere. Look at this. Cruz Dezern now. She is stumbling all over the place. And now they're right back into the fray.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Whoa, French on Cruz Dezern is now in trouble. And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Step back, compose yourself, compose the pace, then move, then step it up a little bit. Because if you're getting caught like that beginning, you get caught a lot more at the end.
Tough to be a judge in this fight as both fighters have had their big moments.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Holding nothing back here in the round. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. It has not been going well for her. Here we go in the 6th round. Well, they got battered last round. How do they turn their fortunes around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
A lot of effort being exerted here. You'd like to see someone use a jab here to establish a boxing presence, but no, they just want to fight. He wasn't ready for that. Oh, and the heavy-hitting diva has been rocked. And hold her right there. Cruz Dezern's foundation is gone. Is she headed down? And it appears they weathered the storm. How? I'm not sure.
Defense, defense, defense is everything because they got shot once. They know they can get caught again. So for now, just defense. Work on defense. Blocking and stopping and shooting.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges. Judge is going to have a tough job.
Skill for skill. Tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
They need to be careful they don't punch themselves out here. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Talk about Katie Taylor in that last round. After what we saw in that last round, it's pretty obvious who has the advantage here.
I see.
There's the bell to start round 7. Coming off that great round, let's see if they can build on momentum here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
This is not what Cruz Dezern expected tonight. Thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back into the fire.
Bean Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Incredible work rate. We're at the halfway point, and both of these fighters know the round is still up for grabs.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill. Tap for tap. Now, this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Well done with that counter shot. One punch could change everything in this battle. Quick punch scores. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. There's a counter shot. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Let's talk about Cruz. Round 8, and we're off again. Fatigue is setting in. Let's see how they handle it here in this round.
An amazing pace and tempo set in the last round. Can you keep this up? Me, personally, I don't think that's possible. And if they can, their training, their conditioning would have been ridiculous. Like they're in the army. But these guys, if they can keep up this pace, we are in for a great night.
Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fights with a granite chin. You can hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a cliff. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger stuff.
Pretty close fight here in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the...
I got to stop you here, Johnny. Do you believe this? Taylor is down. A good body shot will paralyze you, and as you can see here, that's exactly what happened.
I've got to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Are you okay?
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
Oh, she knows now. She can smell blood. She's just not got to get trigger happy. Be smart with the shot. Be sneaky. Pretend you're going to go for somewhere else in the body, and then boom, let the shot in again. Be smart.
It's been all one-way traffic with just 10 seconds to go in the round. Well, it's go back to the drawing board time, a unanimous decision victory.
This is the last thing we expected. What a fight. What a style. What a pace to get a unanimous decision. That is mad. I didn't see that coming. I thought this would be tight. This is nowhere near tight.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, it is go time. My name is Todd Grisham. Alongside me, Johnny Nelson.
Hi, Todd. Nice to be here with you.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Alexander Usyk. He's 6'3" with a 78-inch reach. And facing him here is this man, Alexander Usyk, 6'3" and 198-centimeter reach.
Talk about hot seats in the house. I am so lucky to be sat where I am watching this fight live. I can tell my grandkids about this.
Alexander Usyk, the former undisputed cruiserweight champion and heavyweight champion of the world, fighting out of Ukraine. Alexander. We've got high hopes for this contest with these two fighters. Should be a really good matchup. I'm Todd Grisham. Alongside me is Johnny Nelson.
You tried to give me the slip, didn't you, my friend? There was no way I was going to miss this.
Time for our... He is the greatest, Muhammad Ali. Fighting...
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of...
These two have certainly... Frazier's been in so many hellacious battles over the years. The trilogy with Muhammad Ali. His fights against George Foreman. This fight has a real good flow to it. Nope, that hook won't score. No defense for that hook. Nice counter shot. So much hype surrounding this matchup. We never thought we'd get to see it again. It's Frazier Ali Part 4.
So Ali has proved why he is the man. Ali has proved he's got in there and beat the man that beat him. Now the two gods are fighting each other. This is that fight. Ali knows exactly what he's going to do, but he knows it's not a pushover because Joe Frazier has no respect for him whatsoever.
Halfway through the round, and I don't know who's got the advantage. Great stuff.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. You'd like to see more jabs. The winner of this surely will get a world title shot. No rest for the weary. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. He is down big time on the scores.
Wow, it's like two different leagues.
And there's the bell for round 2. That corner has got to find a way to get some momentum behind their fighter.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Swarmers, you can go back in boxing history. When you've seen them, when you've seen the best of the best swarmers going, you understand how hard it is. It looks exciting from the outside in. You imagine being right in there.
A swing and a miss with the left hook. Catch and shoot. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
When are we going to see a jab from these two? Nice counter. Incredible work rate. Tried to score with a jab. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
As long as they don't get complacent, you think this is too easy. If they keep this same kind of pace up, they've got this fight.
Good round, I like that. I'm happy. Just stay focused.
You need to win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, get that.
Smart. You're getting your time in already. The right hand's beautiful.
Don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together. That's a terrible...
Right at time. Set him up, but you'll take him out. He's ready to go. He's absolutely
You're much better. He's not in your league. Come on, switch on. Get your boxing back.
smart. Otherwise, he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
This fight, and now you're letting back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight. And he...
And what you're doing, the gaps will appear.
The referee calling for seconds out as we get set for another round.
Start gathering your pace and win.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Perfect counter shot. You can't make a mistake at the heavyweight level and not expect to be punished for it. It's like a game of joust. They both got their swords. They're slinging it. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Catch and shoot. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Those who thought this would be a mismatch, you are sorely wrong.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Just missed with that hook. His stamina is off the charts. They stop the hook there. The only fear you have with this heavyweight is had he punched himself out. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. Let's see what they have in store for us in the next one.
Dominance, without a doubt, made it look so easy.
Go back out there,
Great round, great round. Now relax, relax.
and then we go again. Right, let's go out there. Get your...
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Vary it up a little bit so he can't figure...
Win the round on your jab and breathe while you step around. You're starting to make mistakes and you're switching off. I need you to switch back on, get focused, and get your mind back on the job.
Straight down the middle. You can't miss it. Great round. Stay focused.
Coasted this fight, and now you're letting back into it. Now, it's a tougher fight.
Stay focused. Don't let him back into the fight. Don't give him no free shots. Keep
The first minute, stick around the jab, and then start gathering your pace.
for one shot at a time. Set him up.
Unfortunately, this fighter not going to get more time to heal up as we get set to jump back in the action.
Be smart, otherwise he'll see it and he'll ride it out. Go out there and finish it.
There's the bell for round 4. Coming off that fantastic last round, let's see if he can keep his momentum going.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Hook was off target. Beautiful counter shot. Defense is not an option for these two. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Both of these fighters have had their moments.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you've got to think him. You've just got to be smarter than him. You've got to be like a little fag with a pickpocket him.
Nobody home with that hook. Well done with that counter shot. This round's still up for grabs with just 10 seconds to go. Boxing judging can be sometimes, there's no doubt who won that round.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter, and the cornerman's got to put a firecracker on that fight to get out there and get the job done.
You're smart.
I need you to go back out there. I need to win this round. Get your mind back.
Good work. Don't forget the jab and don't get carried away. Think to
Get your shots off and don't give him anything. Go back and win the round, right? It's only one round that you've lost. Don't worry about it. Get out there and switch on. Get this boxing back together.
focus. Don't let him back into the fight. Great round.
Come on, you've let him back into this. You're better than this, kid. Go back.
Start sticking a few body shots in there. Bury it up a little bit so he can't...
And there's the bell for round 5. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Both men step back for just a moment. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Can you imagine if he knocks out Joe Frazier? Good defense from Frazier.
Now they've got to wake up. They've got to get on the back foot, clear the head a little bit, then jump back into it again. It's all about the hustle. Get back on it.
Halfway through the round, and it's pretty much even Steven.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them. More than happy.
Is this the beginning of the end for this legend? What's keeping Joe Frazier on his feet?
What recovery skills they are. What a shot it was. Completely gone. I thought there's no way he's going to finish this round. But look at that. Look at the movement. Look at the speed. Back on it. Like it never happened.
You can't make, despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by... Here we go in the 6th round. Let's see how they bounce back here in this round.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Looking for the knockouts here, and that's what we expect from heavyweights.
Todd, you know what? Sometimes when I've done in the ring with fights like that, and you punch them, you just want to run. You want that spaceship to come and lift you out there because you think, what the hell am I going to do now?
Which one of these athletes is going to be the... Hold that thought! Smoking Joe may go! Frazier finally answering back.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Stamina is off the charts. He's putting the pedal to the metal, but has to be careful that he doesn't run out of gas. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. The momentum, they got the advantage. How do they carry that? And there's the bell for round 7. Well, Johnny, can he keep the momentum going after that last huge round for him?
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Frazier is in trouble. Frazier never one to back off or back down.
It's been a tough round so far. It's been a tough round. What will they do? What will they tell him when he goes back to the corner? How are they going to get through this?
Generally speaking, you don't watch heavyweights to see a boxing match. You want to see a fist fight.
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
A real good back and forth between these two fighters.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. She's like a match made in heaven.
Is he going to punch himself out, though? That hook was off target. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Now you start wondering. And there's the bell for round 8. Not sure these two fighters can keep up the pace we saw last round, but you know they're going to try.
Exerted a lot of energy in the fight so far. Now they're shattered. This is what you call championship rounds. If you have done the work, slept right, ate right, prepped right, I'm expecting you to get through this. If not, if you've cheated, the ring can be the loneliest place in the world.
One punch changes everything in this division. It's the heavyweights.
This is about ego. Get your ego in check, Todd, because
If you fight a man that is used to doing this, he's confident and comfortable doing this, why are you giving him that chance to dance that dance? Step out the way, boxing. Frustrating, because if you let him get away with it, he pulls you down.
Where did that come from? Down she goes. I think that will look even more dramatic in slow motion.
Where did that come from? What a shot.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. He's still on a fight.
They're on their feet, but is this the beginning of the end?
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt, your chin's hurt, your body's hurting, and you've got to get up, suck it up, and think, right, I'm back in the game again. It's so hard for a fighter.
Now that is a massive knockdown. Let's take another look.
I need to see that again.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That is a bit of a surprise. It ends in a draw.
No complaints there at all. The crowd agree, I agree. The ref knew exactly what he was doing. So you know what? Great shout. I look forward to fight number 2.